Hey everybody, here we are with lesson 6.5, Moore's two-step equations. The difference between two-step equations from lesson 6.4 and two-step equations from lesson 6.5 is now there's a parentheses. That changes the order of operations. Because the order of operations is changed, we now can't do anything with this parentheses until we get rid of the number on the outside. Now, you're lucky for today's assignment, we're just going to stick with whole numbers. Tomorrow, we're going to throw rational coefficients again, and you'll be doing reciprocals. For today, it's just whole numbers. So when I see this problem, again, I said this earlier in the chapter, your singular focus should be, where's the variable and what do I have to undo to isolate it, right? We're isolating the variable and balancing the equation. I made you a promise the last day that we were in school that every single lesson was going to be about isolating the variable and balancing the equation. And this lesson 6.5 is the same idea. So what do we see happening with the variable? I see addition and I see multiplication, 6 multiplied by x plus 2. So I just told you that the parentheses, we can't do anything with the parentheses yet because we don't know what x is. So we're undoing everything in reverse order. So I'm actually going to undo the multiplying by 6 first. What's the inverse operation? Dividing by 6. Balance my equation and do it to both sides. I divided, that's why I put a fraction bar. A fraction is an unsolved division problem. I divided both sides by 6. This is going to be your first step for all of your problems today. Your first step is going to be dividing both sides by whatever's right here. So 6 divided by 6 is just 1. So they cancel out. 42 divided by 6 leaves me with 7 on the right side of my equation. So now I bring down the x plus 2. I don't need the parentheses anymore because there's nothing to multiply by. It's just 1. So the parentheses are now gone. It's free. And now what have we created? A one-step equation. This was a two-step equation. We did one of the steps, so now there's one step left. X plus 2 equals 7. I'm going to do the inverse operation to isolate my variable. So I'm going to put minus 2 underneath both sides. Positive 2 and negative 2 equals 0. They cancel out. I've now isolated my variable. And on the right side, I balance my equation by putting a minus 2 underneath the 7. 7 minus 2 is 5. My solution is x equals 5. Now, for every problem that you do today, you are doing a check step. Yes, every problem today, you are doing a check step. Look at what I have already done, okay? This is what your check step should look like, okay? There should be this many lines of work for every check step. The original equation, now substitute your solution in replacement of your variable, because that's what a solution is, a replacement value for a variable that makes a math sentence true. So we believe that x equals 5. So now let's check it. Now I am going to do my parentheses first because it's order of operations. 5 plus 2 is 7. 6 multiplied by 7 is 42. Did the left side equal the right side? Yes, it did. So that means my solution was correct. I'm going to show you one more example with the next video, and hopefully that'll help you with today's classwork. Make sure you read the directions carefully, and as always, if you have any questions, feel free to post them in the comments, or you can send me an email directly, and I'll be happy to answer them for you. Thanks, everybody.